Hey, how are you? See my t-shirt here? Right there. Life is good. If you put that on a t-shirt, you can charge twice as much for it. I wanted to say a couple things about this deal. A Questar Gas employee was charged with causing a catastrophe. Last October, he sent out to check on some routine gas leak and ends up piercing a gas main twice, igniting the deal and making this geyser of fire some 3 stories high. He's charged with a crime now by authorities. Well, I'm not sure that being really dumb should be against the law. And I'm not sure that Questar should be off the hook for this. As I recall, this is the second serious incident in which a Questar employee seems to have demonstrated some gross incompetence in the conduct of his job, which has resulted in a bad situation. Now, gross incompetence, those are heavy words, and I apologize. But when you are in the natural gas business, and you seem to spark a natural gas explosion, you know what? That's gross incompetence. There was a situation here a year or 2 ago where a lady, they smelled natural gas in the house, called Questar, and when the service fellow comes, the service fellow, they've got these detector things that will tell you the gas, beep, 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 don't go in here. But the service guy takes the lady into the house, it sparks off, and they both are killed. It never should have happened. There's no way that proper employee training or supervision could have allowed that to happen at a natural gas utility. And now, this nutcake who's been charged with causing a catastrophe, there was a very simple safety check to be made. This guy didn't do it. He, through his incompetence, pierced a gas main twice. Once wasn't good enough, he came back at it again and caused this massive fire, damage the building significantly. He's been charged with a crime, but Questar should be held to account. Seriously, the people that they send out to maintain the natural gas service, what is the standard of training and supervision? How can quality control be so sloppy that these 2 instances we've talked about could have taken place? Neither one of them are conceivable if any sense of competent safety program were in place and being followed. And you say, well, we don't supervise, they're out on their own. You've got to have a way of assuring quality and safety in your operation. At the end of the day, in that first instance, the worker paid with his life. In the second instance, the worker is being charged with a crime. But in both instances, it seems to point to a real training and supervision problem at Questar. And so the question is out there publicly, Questar, what are you going to do to make sure that this never happens again? What are you going to do to make sure that your employees know their jobs and do them safely?